Hi, everyone, and welcome to the AI Summit New York Pitch Day. This December, New York will host over 30,000 participants, including startups and venture funds, all coming together to drive the future of the AI industry. The summit connects top global tech players, startups, investors, and experts to explore new possibilities in artificial intelligence. This year is particularly exciting for us as the Ukrainian tech ecosystem will be part of the AI Summit New York for the very first time. And today, 20 innovative Ukrainian startups will pitch their projects. Out of this, up to 10 startups will be selected to represent Ukraine at the AI Summit New York 2024. This opportunity is made possible thanks to the USAID Competitive Economy Program in Ukraine. The initiative is being implemented jointly with the Ukrainian Startup Fund with the support of the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine. Before we begin, let me introduce our jury panel who will be evaluating the pitches today. Nick Belagorsky, Nova Ukraine's chairman, Dnipro VC founding partner. Mariana Romanishin, area tech lead, computational linguist at Grammarly. Danilo Popov, project manager at the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine. Valery Dobrovolsky, Manufacturing and Future Industries Competitiveness Director at USAID Competitive Economy Program in Ukraine. Nina Livchuk, Europe, Middle East, and Africa Sales Lead and Cyber Advisory at Google. Jury members, we'd love to hear from you. Maybe you can share some words of encouragement before we dive into the pitches. You're more than welcome.
Sure, I can start. Hi, folks, and good luck with the pitches today. I'm excited to see so many Ukrainians on the call. And while it's a little bit early here in San Francisco, I will do my best to give your presentations the justice they deserve. And also my word of, I can't imagine how hard it is to build a Ukrainian startup right now, being under the bombs in Ukraine. So I'm sure victory will be others. And take care.
I can continue. Hi, everyone. I'm Mariana from Grammarly. I'm based in Kyiv, and as a representative from a startup that grew into a huge company, I wish you the best of luck. I'm super excited to be here. I'm very excited to hear your pitches. So yeah, go and win this.
I'm happy to go next. Hi, everyone. Big hi from Germany, from Berlin. And I want to say a couple of words. I'm first of all extremely proud to see so many talents in one call. As Nick already and Mariana mentioned, it's incredible what you're doing, folks. And you're going definitely not with the easiest road. And that's make us all even proud more and be excited more. And I can't wait to hear all your pitches. And no matter who's gonna win today, right? You all already delivered incredible job. So good luck, don't stop and continue. Thank you.
I can be next. My name is Valery. I'm from USAID Competitive Economy Program. We are lucky and privileged to be supporting the activity, but to be frank, this is the initiative of the Ministry of Digital Transformation, whose Danilo Popov would go next. And at the IT Arena, we've seen Vice Prime Minister Fedorov announcing a big plan to have AI, to have Ukraine as one of the most, dynamic countries in applying AI. We love it. We never did AI Summit before. In general, we are supporting hundreds of companies and startups through these years to advance better in global markets. And in that, in that avenue, we are supporting a lot of tech companies. And we did a lot of tech missions. We supported over 20 tech missions over the last 5 years. We heard about AI Summit for the first time last year, and we are lucky to finally have a chance to have a delegation. My small request to you guys when pitching, please tell us why you need to go there, right? Because we are looking from several angles on the problem. Like we're looking as investors a little bit, but we're also looking as a development vehicle. What can you do there and why particularly the AI Summit? Good luck to all of us. Thank you.
I'll be the next. Thanks, Valeria, for the short introduction. Yeah, that's true. Right now, we're focusing at Ministry of Digital Transformation to have AI in all of our projects. And we truly hope that AI solutions will be really impactful, not only in the Ministry of Digital Transformation, but also in all areas in Ukraine, wherever it needs to be. So I'm so thrilled to be today as a jury member for the AI Summit Pitch Day, and I'm pretty sure that all of you deserve this, and wish you best of luck, and I truly hope that to see the best solutions that I've never seen before. Thank you.
Thank you so much for inspiring words. And now let's get to the pitches. Regarding the format, each startup will have 2 minutes to pitch, followed by 1.5 minutes for a Q&A session with the jury. Please control the time and let's make 2 minutes sharp. Now let's dive into the pitches and see who will be representing Ukraine at the AI Summit New York 2024. And the first startup that I would love to welcome to the stage is Just Speak AI. Let's hear their pitch. Hi. Please share the screen fully. Great. We can't hear you yet.
You can hear me yet?
Yeah, it's all good now. You can start.
Yes. Hi, 1 second. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Igor. I am a CEO and founder of Just Speak AI. Just Speak AI is a mobile app where you can study English with an AI teacher. We offer over 500 lessons, and you can communicate with the AI teacher whenever you want. The AI teacher provides feedback on grammar and pronunciation. The app also includes a dictionary and many other useful features. Our target audience is people from different countries like the USA, Canada, Brazil, and Europe. They want to overcome the difficulties of learning English to open new opportunities. The number of our installs is growing steadily. In January, we had more than 700 installs, but by September, we reached more than 25,000 new installs per month. In total, we got 100,000 installs over 9 months. Our revenue is also growing steadily. In September, it was almost $76,000, and the total revenue for 9 months is $267,000. We got a strong unit economics. We can create a consistent dialogues of any length by using different models for varying prompt complexity, ensuring a great user experience, and allowing a future customer LLM integration. We believe that participating in AI Summit will give us the opportunity to connect with different venture funds, establish partnerships, potential attract top talents to our team, and showcase our product to potential customers. Our idea for the stand is to display the AI teacher avatar on a big screen and give AI Summit visitors the opportunity to take a lesson. Thank you for your attention. Scan the QR code and download the app.
Thank you for your pitch. That was Just Speak AI. Let's go to the Q&A session. Mariana, your question, please.
2 questions. Question 1, what languages do you cover in your app? And question 2, how is it different from a regular user just entering prompts in ChatGPT?
We cover English language, study English with different multi-language. It's different that we develop our lessons, our content team develop lessons, and it's interactive, and it's like with audio. It's not only you writing, you speak immediately with the AI teacher and study English.
Okay, so it's just English.
Now it's just English, but in future we can develop another language. Yes. Thank you for your question.
Thanks a lot. Nina, question from your side, please.
Yeah, I have just one question. What is your USP in comparison with Duolingo, for example, who has as well right now AI function?
Yes, Duolingo now have AI function on Duo Max. Yes, and it's little lessons. Our lessons is more
interesting than Duolingo lessons, and Duolingo now not focused on AI 100%, and we will compete in the way like build more interesting lessons than Duolingo. Yes, and that is our strategy. Yes, they announced recently short features of AI teacher.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, the time is up, so we have to move to the next project, which is Adminix. Thank you so much, Just Speak AI, for your pitch.
Thank you.
We can see the presentation. Everything is great. You can start, please.
Just forgot to mute it myself. Sorry. Hi, everyone. My name is Oksana, and I'm the CEO and co-founder at Adminix, AI-powered no-code app development and automation platform that revolutionizes the app development market, making it accessible, easy, and affordable for businesses of all sizes. Traditional software development is costly, time-consuming, and complex, requiring specialized developers and high, expensive, loaded infrastructure. And Adminix addresses these pain points by offering a no-code solution powered by AI, empowering businesses to rapidly build and automate solutions 10 times faster and 50% cheaper. Our solution is powered by our in-house developed AI assistant that guides users through the whole process of app building, creation, and making development accessible without any coding. This core innovation positions us uniquely on the competitive landscape and differentiates us from the competitors like Retool, Xeno, Airtable, and others. And also, as well, we provide a flexible no-code backend designer and extensive database customization that other solutions does not. We are operating on a highly growing market that grows with explosive rate and that aims to reach 54 billion in the next 2 years. And we are aiming to reach 90 million in the next 5 years. We are highly relying on distribution partnerships and industry events and conferences, and already established 8 partnerships with agencies all around the globe and planning to expand to the US. We have a scalable B2B SaaS model, and our team consists of 5 people, and we are planning to scale it as Adminix grows. We are planning to add AI and product development, customer success positions. We've been backed by Startup Wise guys and participate in this innovative program. And right now, we think that participation in AI Summit is crucial for us, as we are aiming to connect with strategic partners and clients and investors in the US market, because we think that this market has a high potential and high demand in innovative solutions like ours. And also, we are eager to meet with investors as we are raising our pre-seed round. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Oksana. Mariana, your question, please.
2 questions. Which models are you using for code generation, and how do you deal with potential code vulnerabilities, which is the main issue in code generation?
Thank you for the question. And we are not generating the code. We are generating the blocks. We are generating schemas in our software. So we developed our own in-house AI assistant that from the text prompt generates the schemas, databases, data sets, etc.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Danilo?
Thank you for your presentation. I have a question. There's a slide where you have experience before being as a Ukrainian delegation. What were your results, for example, being on Web Summit before?
Web Summit, it was the first time we participated in a Ukrainian startup delegation, and it was the beginning of our startup creation. So it was mostly customer discovery on the European market. We've learned a lot. We started as a workflow automation software, and right now we switched more to a full stack AI-based development platform. So our main key takeaway was that we made customer discovery, and through the time we pivoted our product from only workflow automation software to full stack app development based on AI.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nick, a short question from your side, please.
Oksana, great job. Can you talk about your rate of growth and your forecasts for revenue, as well as how much of the revenue comes from the United States?
Right now, we don't have any clients from the US, but we are aiming to expand to the US. And our steady growth is 10% month over month. But it's when we are talking about our partnership network. We are aiming to expand our growth more relying on direct sales and also distribution partners. That's why we need to go to the US directly and meet with partners and clients.
Thank you so much. That was Adminix Startup. And now we are going to the third one, which is AISTA.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tatiana Dashevska. I'm co-founder of AISTA. Today, we would like to present our AI solution, AISTA. Our main goal for participating in AI Summit New York is to raise investment, as well as to be inspired by the success stories of other AI companies. It's our AISTA project team. Next slide, please. And with me today is Alexander Matveev, the product owner, and he will present AISTA and answer any questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Tatiana. Businesses today face a critical challenge in efficient access to key information. On average, employee wastes 30 to 60 minutes daily searching for information, causing inefficiencies that compound over time. AISTA provides an AI-powered system for fast semantic retrieval and further contextual assistance. Currently, we service small and medium businesses through a self-service platform, but we're seeking to expand into the enterprise segment. From conception through development and integration and up to maintenance and improvement, we provide companies with assistance every step of the way. We reduce development time, cut costs on maintenance and hosting, and improve ROI by tailoring solutions to businesses' needs. We developed a lightweight info desk for Kyiv BKK company. Our solution improved their clients' conversion and reduced employee support queries. One of our clients is Asvio Bank. They needed question response system to search regulatory documents, internal memos quickly and intelligently. The solution we provided reduced employee document search time and cut search costs while keeping documents private and confidential. To align with ourselves with the needs of our customers, we are working heavily in these directions. We are offering open source and custom AI models, expanding our infrastructure to support big data, and providing marketplace and dev platform for third-party developers. To accomplish our improvement goals, we are raising 2.5 million. These funds will cover hiring and employing AI and infrastructure engineers, investments in marketing and sales for enterprise customers, and increases and upgrades of our hardware costs. Thank you for your time. Any questions?
Thanks for a great timing. Mariana, your question, please.
Thank you for the presentation. How is your solution different from Glean?
I'm sorry, what's name of the...
Glean. Glean.
Oh, at the time I was not aware of the company. We were researching different knowledge-based systems, currently closer to Epsila, if you know what I mean. RAG managed RAG. We are better than them by providing full service of the company based on our development on a deep relationship with the customer.
Got it.
Thank you. Nina, your question, please.
To question, you skip very fast revenue slide. You were like projecting some SMB enterprise revenue. Yeah, maybe you could comment on the second question. I'm not sure I fully get your USB Fox. I mean, there is many right now companies who is doing basically adoption of the ChatGPT or whatever to the corporates, and even big providers, big tech company already have custom-made solutions that you could implement as a SME into yourself. So what is your like future thinking?
Yeah, I'll comment briefly on the customer segmentation slide. We are currently working with SMBs. We are looking to expanding into the enterprise segment. On the slide, you can see that we currently serve SMBs through a self-service platform, but enterprise solution includes more customized apps or plugins into our existing products. As of a future vision for the company and the product, we looking forward to providing open source models that increase that solve the main problems of ChatGPT and OpenAI platform as a whole, because the main problem right now, as from our side, is compliance, ethics, and confidentiality. Still, everything that you send into OpenAI can be analyzed and trained, and large enterprises are very skeptical as of right now about this.
Yeah, check out Glean as a competitor. They do what you're talking about, yeah.
Thanks a lot. The time is up, so we have to move forward. Thanks a lot. That was Aista Startup. And next we have Anna Mali. We can see the pitch deck, but can't hear you yet.
Thank you, sorry, I have some trouble. Hello, my name is Alexandra, and I'm here to present Anomaly, our AI-based.
Sorry, could you open the presentation fully?
Sorry.
Great.
Yes. And I'm here to present Anomaly, our AI-based solution for equipment monitoring and anomaly detection. The main idea of the project, prevention, is always cheaper than repair. With Anomaly, we offer a tool that combines artificial intelligence with technical expertise. Anomaly helps business to improve their efficiency. She knows over 50 AI methods to detect anomalies in equipment performance without human intervention. Our system can analyze data from 100 types of equipment, detect issues before they happen. Anomaly can be offered as SaaS or part in in-house system. Anomaly easily adapts to larger markets and any kind of industry. We have successful case example to detect anomalies in sugar production process. The global market for anomaly detection is expected to grow annually. The Anomaly competitive advantages. Anomaly is designed for technical specialists, not for analysts. Anomaly is used by enterprise engineers who doesn't need any knowledge how AI works. Implementation of Anomaly starts from $51,000 for an MPV, and the project duration ranging from 3 to 6 months. We are seeking partnership to implement and test Anomaly in any industries. By collaborating, we can help companies prevent costly breakdowns and improve their efficiency. We believe that USA market is vital due to its focus on automation and innovation. In USA, there is a huge program of support on production. Anomaly can be used to minimize the number of staff in enterprises, providing a competitive advantages companies compared to Chinese companies. We need partners to make a sales in the USA. Thank you for your attention.
Thanks a lot. Do you have any questions to Anomaly? If there are no questions at this point, thanks a lot for your pitch. Let's move on and let's go to the next project, which is Banani AI.
Hello. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's all good. Please start.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, hi, my name is Vlad and I'm presenting Banani. So every project that pitched today was just a crazy idea at some point. And unfortunate news that a lot of them are killed by lack of skills, by lack of time to actually implement and go from 0 to 1. And we see that huge market changes that then people can now build unicorns with AI-powered tools like cursors that can generate you like whole code bases from a single prompt playground, which allows to generate marketing graphics. But the key missing piece in this like 10 people AI product stack is still product design. And that's what we're trying to solve in Banani. So Banani generates your interactive design prototype from a single prompt. You can click it, you can scroll it, and see how users would react to your product. You can edit designs by just leaving comments, so like you don't need any technical skills in how to implement changes to design. And finally, we allow you like quickly share it with your team, with your stakeholders, and export the designs as images or as code to launch your product. We've seen pretty nice traction since we launched in the end of spring. So like more than 30K designs were made since then. Like our organic traffic grows 1.5x months over months. In September alone, we had 1.9K in monthly active users, and we already surpassed it in October. And we have pretty nice power users, like ranging from like small indie developers and indie hackers who just building first version of their product and need design to people in more established and like scaling companies like WordPress and Bolt who actively use our product. We see that AI software development market is growing like crazy. It will be a $300 billion market by like in the next decade. There are like literally hundreds of millions of potential customers. And yeah, like we don't want to overcomplicate things. Our product is regular SaaS, where we give more advanced and a bigger number of generations in premium paid plan. One last thing about the product, like we want to involve other designers into training our model and into submitting their components and like sharing revenue with them long term, building for like this post AI revenue share economy. Me and my co-founder.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the time is up, so I have to stop you. Sorry. Let's
no
move
worries.
to the Q&A session part. Mariana, your question, please.
Yeah, I can start. Could you, thank you for the presentation. Could you tell the limitations of your solution? Like what can't you design?
Yeah, so like we started from mobile apps and like right now expanding to like desktop apps. So it's like the main bottleneck is like the number of components that we can kind of generate, because we have AI layer that essentially creates page structure. And on our side, we have like a huge component library, but like we plan to solve this by like involving third-party designers and that right now like making UI kits and want to get like extra revenue to expand. But yeah.
Great, thanks.
Thank you. Nick, your question, please.
Talk about your churn and retention metrics.
Sure. So like we see like pretty solid retention, like organic retention. So like day one returning visitors is like 20%, and it's like ends like on 8% like on day 7 and day 14. Like we like, and it's like completely organic. Like we don't have any like retention mechanisms right now, like even not sending any emails to users because like we launched our standalone like version of the platform more or less recently, like 1 month ago. And as of churn, like since we don't have like paid heavy monetization of the product, like we don't have like relevant numbers to tell you about churn.
Thank you. Valerie, a very short question from your side, please.
And why are you growing? What's your customer acquisition strategy?
Yeah, it's like we've grown like fully organically. Like we started pretty early on, like before launching the product, optimizing and like creating different design templates. So like you need food delivery app, like you Google design template for like food delivery app. Like we built a bunch of those like templates before like launching the product. We've been like featured multiple times, like in LinkedIn. So it's like word of mouth as well. And like also done like a few partnerships with like influencers that just like featured our product. It's not even like partnerships, they like organically featured us. So yeah, SEO, organic, social media. Yeah, haven't tested any like paid channels yet.
Thanks a lot. That was Banani AI project. And now we are moving on. Up next is Beholder.
Hi everyone, let me share my screen.
Sure.
So hopefully you can see it, right?
Not yet.
Let me do it full screen.
You can see it now?
Yeah.
It's all good. You can start, I bet. It's
good.
Still loading. Yeah, it's all good now. Please start.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Well, my name is Daniel. I'm co-founder of Beholder, and I'm here to tell you pretty bad news. So we are using laptops right now to listen from my page, or you are scrolling through your phone when you are not really interested. And you need a lot of material to produce, though. Actually, by a lot, I mean 12 trillion supply gap between what we will need before and what we will have in 2030. The reason for that is quite simple. Mining industry doesn't have enough innovation inside. We look for materials too long. The usual life cycle of a mine from a start till the end is 15 years, till the start of production, I mean. So it's pretty long. With that in mind, we have created Beholder. We use artificial intelligence for critical minerals exploration. And how does it work exactly? So we combine geospatial and satellite data. It goes through AI, and then we create basically the report with a predictability of where and where can be detected, of which and where material can be launched. We had 8 POCs globally already. This is one of the pilots over here, so you can see how the technology can work. Basically, the detection area of copper in La Escondida area in Chile was found. We've been invested heavily, so as for right now, we have raised more than 2 million euros. We have won Latitude recently as the best startup in 2024, competing against more than 500 startups. Our team is composed of 3 co-founders and PhDs. Geology and artificial intelligence is both covered by our PhD specialists. Our market is huge, so as you may imagine, the amount of material we will need and the amount of exploration is enormous in the future as well. We have 2 business models. Basically, one is a paid pilots, which is based on equity, or based on a fee, and the other one is equity. And yeah, this is a special opportunity over here. We're here for network, meet investors, and upgrade our already existing connections. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Any questions from the jury members? Nina, your question, please.
What is your competitive landscape?
Yeah, that's a great question. So right now we have one huge competitor who's Cobalt Metals. They are evaluated about 2 billion valuation, recently have raised about $500 million round. Our difference with them, they do not provide any data to anyone except themselves. So they operate mines. So they look for location, they scan the area, they find where they want to drill, and they actually start operating as a mining company. The challenge with it is pretty simple, that if you were building startup and right now you want to build a mining company out of the startup, it's a huge challenge. So it's our number one competitor. We, on the other hand, provide actually data to third parties. So we provide data to mining companies or operators, anyone who would be interested in that. And all the other competitors like Equivest, like Sensor, and others that are much smaller than us, and they has much less access to data. And actually, the artificial intelligence is less powerful than ours. So basically, we have one huge competitor and a lot of smaller ones. So that's the fragmentation of the market.
Thanks a lot. Any other questions?
Yeah,
Nick?
I can go next. So if I understand you correctly, you're making predictions on where the precious metals, mineral deposits are based on satellite pictures. Is that correct? And can you prove with some data that it's working? Because I'm skeptical.
Yes, that's a good question. Not only satellite data, to be honest. We use geophysical data by gravitational anomalies and magnetic anomalies. As I said, we had 8 pilots already, and we have already paying customers, 1 in Indonesia, and we have 3 equity projects in Africa, Tanzania, and others. So basically, the main proof that technology works, that people are really actually willing to pay for it. And we hit some targets in the pilots already, as I said, in Chile. We hit some targets in Turkey, and we hit some targets in Indonesia. So that's a landscape we have. That's the proofs we have.
Thank you so much. That was Beholder. And now BlissBrain will present their project.
Hi, everyone. Could you see my screen?
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, great. So I'll start. By the time I finish this presentation, a US economy will lose 1.7 million or 300 billion in a year, simply because people suffer from stress, anxiety, burnout, insomnia, and other mental health issues. Hi, I'm Sasha. In the past, I've helped Google to build 3-digit million app promo business. And today, I'm the co-founder of BlissBrain. At BlissBrain, we combine the science of mindfulness and the technology of AI to create a hyper-personalized guided meditation experience and improve the well-being of our users. How it works. A user shares how he's feeling, what's on his mind, and in 3 seconds, we generate a super personalized meditation experience. Myself and my co-founder, we have complementary experience. In the past, as engineering lead, Vlad has helped Better Me to acquire millions of users. Myself, I am an ex-Googler and second-time founder. The opportunity of global meditation apps market is huge and continues to grow, and we plan to focus on high performers and Gen Z. Yes, there are other players in the space, but all of them rely on the library of pre-existing content, which is same for everyone. We are able to deliver unique wow moments to every user, and we believe that's the key to user engagement of the future. We already generate revenue, and our retention rates are 3x of the industry average. We have an ambitious plan of getting to 100 million by becoming AI well-being coach. And we have a tangible milestone of 2 million next year. And for that, we have opened our fundraising round. PS, users love us, and the co-founder of Product Hunt himself commented, "What a clever idea." Thank you.
Thank you, Sasha. Any questions? Mariana, please go ahead.
Thank you for the presentation. What mechanisms of user feedback monitoring do you have, and how do you incorporate user feedback?
That's a great question. Thank you. So we do have, we heavily rely on user feedback in that they submit in the App Store, but also within the app. So after each meditation session, we ask them how are they feeling afterwards, what insights they had, and we incorporate it into the prompt for the next session. So by doing that, it allows us to constantly stay in the loop and make sure that every next experience is even more wow for the user.
Thank you. Nina, please go next.
Hi, Sasha. Great to see you. You said you generate the prompt within the 3 seconds, right? After the user is sharing the challenge. How you overcome or how you fixing ethics challenges that might be with such a fast generation of prompt?
Yeah, great question, Yin. So we do have right now, the status quo is by prompt engineering, we have certain safeguards in place to make sure that with AI, we don't recommend the user something that might actually harm the user. For example, there are like MBSR standards. In case of high anxiety, you could not go into visualization or reconnecting to your past experiences. So right now we have those high level safeguards in place for prompt generation. But in the future, we also aim because we generate meditations piece by piece. So user gets the whole experience, but it's not one audio file. It's generated every 3 seconds. So we're able to check those safeguards every 3 seconds. But in the future, where we want to get to is to fine tune the AI algorithm even more to make sure that we are on par with the science of mindfulness.
Thank you. That was Bliss Brain, and now we are moving on. The next up is Bind.
Hello, yeah, just sharing my screen while I'm sharing. Big shout to Banani. It was amazing stuff, man, amazing stuff. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah, but could you open it fully? Okay, it's great now. Please start.
Yeah, let's get started. So, hello, I'm Boris, the CEO at Bind, ex-NLP research scientist at Amazon, and I'm presenting the LLM engineering platform for enterprises. So, what are LLM engineering platforms? They are tools for engineers to host LLMs, test LLMs, build agentic applications or RAG applications easily. And they are widely popular with many engineers because they're just fast and nice to use compared to say, open source frameworks. So a lot of large cloud vendors do have their own solutions in this domain, but enterprises are a bit skeptical about using them. So what's the reason? Most enterprises use hybrid cloud, And solutions like AWS Bedrock, they don't work with hybrid cloud. And enterprises are very worried about vendor lock-ins, creating products that are dependent on a single vendor. So what we have created is an LLM engineering platform that can automatically spin up the infrastructure and create applications that work on hybrid cloud. So over here, for example, that's an application that we've had for an enterprise customer that wanted to have the LLM in Azure and the rest of the infrastructure with AWS, and it's super easy to do with Bind, and it's a unique solution for doing that. I believe it's going to be very relevant for the AI Summit because it's mostly techies there, and they're going to know that pain that we are solving. We have just launched, receiving crazy reviews from startups, from enterprises, from media, named Startup of the Day by Ayin, and it's also a huge market opportunity. It's a bit hard to size bottom up, so the total market is projected to be around 27 billion for LLM developer tooling. Most of the enterprises use hybrid cloud, so they are our target customers, and we can become one of the largest players in Gen AI developer tooling. We have already created 6 jobs in Ukraine at the back of our recent pre-seed fundraise led by a top British venture capital firm, Simvan Capital. We plan to create further 8 more after our seed raise. And that's actually why we want to join the AI Summit is first, because it's focused on bridging the gap between AI and enterprises this year, and also because we hope it will help our seed fundraise that's due to commence very soon. So thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for presenting Bind. Nick, your question, please.
Could you talk about your team and whether it's your first startup and who on the team will be focused on business go-to-market?
So I'm doing that. I was actually, before I was the first employee at FinTech Farm, which is also a very heavily enterprise company. And our CTO, he was a team lead at EPAM, so he's mostly handling the technical stuff. Nick, if that answers the question?
Yes.
Great. Valerie?
Your application, you indicated you were doing Miltech. We have some connection to Miltech, and can you elaborate on that? Do you still do it, and what's the...
Yeah, we do, because hybrid cloud. So initially we started as doing more kind of situations where you have a lot of on-premises infrastructure and you needed to deploy hybrid cloud with a heavy on-premise component. And the project started from a collaboration with the National Security Council when they wanted to have that engineering environment that would kind of be able to connect their cloud parts with the private parts of their infrastructure.
Do you still do it?
Yeah, we have leads in the defense sector. We are due to sign a fairly significant agreement next month with one of the European defense primes, hopefully.
Thank you. Danilo?
Thanks for the presentation. Could you please walk us through your revenue model? How does your AI generate?
Yep. So basically, we have a cloud version for people to go try, play with it. And it's fairly cheap, just a subscription kind of playground sort of thing. But then we also have the deployment that happens in a self-managed model for the users. And there the users pay currently $1,000 for each agent or pipeline that they create on the hybrid infrastructure. But it's really subject to revision because we are just doing our first paid POCs. And we don't yet know if that pricing model is going to work well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nina, please go next.
Couple questions. Thank you for presentation. Super interesting. First, if you could talk a bit more about your competitive landscape. You mentioned you already you have investments. You right now at which seed stage currently, and what is your revenue direction by now?
Yeah, our revenue is fairly small because we are targeting enterprise customers. It's a very long sales cycle. We have a few paid POCs with CarPass. It's the innovation team in Toyota Financial Services. Another paid POC planned with one of the European defense primes, one POC currently being discussed in the nuclear sector in the UK. So our revenue is fairly small right now, just paid POCs around $1,000 a month, but hopefully should scale to 20K soon.
That's coming from defense, from Miltech, the one that you have mentioned, or?
No, it's actually right now it's mostly from the financial services. Defense should it's a bit longer sales cycle in defense. And in terms of the competitive landscape, all major cloud vendors have their own kind of engineering platforms, but they're not really used by enterprises, which are usually the main revenue source because hybrid cloud requirements not satisfied and vendor lock-ins it's a big problem effectively.
Thank you so much for presenting Bine. Let's move on. And up next is Crosscheck.
Hi, everyone. And at Crosscheck, we are building a global sustainability platform. And I want to meet Mary. She's joining a startup, and they are exporting as a business to European Union on a global level. So they are targeting customers where mandatory certification is needed, and thousands of standards are on the market. This is how it looks for Mary and her team. It takes her 3 months to complete this audit, and it's just a mess and a headache for her to get through this mandatory and manual checks. And if they fail, the consequences are really critical for Mary personally, but also, of course, millions of consequences, millions of fines for a company. And this is why we have created one platform for sustainability compliance with instant compliance check, access to templates and procedures, and a network of auditors that will make sure that Mary is getting through certification in time. How it works is that Mary selects an industry or standard, we collect the needed information and check that everything is compliant, and make sure that the audit and certification is done really in time, 3 times faster, and finally Mary and the team is confident in certification. The market for this is huge, but we are taking one step at a time with behemoths in the market that are hundreds of years old, but we are the company that is really finally disrupting the industry with our own Crosscheck computer vision and AI automation workflows. We are targeting a bioenergy sector, which is highly regulated and needed for certification. We have direct access to companies in Europe and the US. It's a B2B SaaS subscription model, and we have results in more than 260 ARR, and we are incorporated in Delaware from where we sell. The team is a combination of hackers and experts. I'm in the industry for more than 12 years as an ex-auditor. Nikita has worked in various startups and has computer vision background, and Maria has excellent operational expertise. Next is GTM in the US. We have one customer there, and we are focusing on our platform and further automation of workflows. And this is why we're going to the AI Summit to meet 3 of our potential customers, pitching to the profile investors and to close our round. Thank you, and to join our journey to not only help Mary, but also thousands of other customers to get sustainability compliant.
Thanks a lot for your pitch. Valery, your question, please.
So 2 questions. The first, what are you best for? What's your business component? Export or investment or what? And the second, what if you miss something? You provide 90% regulations, but you miss several points. And what happens to the client then?
Yeah, so first, let me ask from the last question. I think sustainability compliance is something that is not fully targeted yet. I mean, you have security compliance, which is targeted by Rata, OneTrust, etc. But sustainability compliance is not really automated yet. So this is why we are focusing on this niche market. And regarding the second, right now, we are targeting customers that are exporting to the European Union. This is why also US as a target market, because it's the biggest exporter to the European Union after China. And we have already access to customers there.
Thank you. Mariana, your question, please.
I have a related question about how you measure quality.
How you measure quality? It's a good one. Well, actually, it's a combination of things. So we look at 3 points: visual checks, which is why we need computer vision. So you would see pictures or videos. Second, interviews. So you'd speak or transcribe things that we hear from our clients or from their quality managers. And third is document check. So just OCR from documents.
Thank you. Nina, question from your side, please. I think everything is good now. So thanks a lot for presenting Crosscheck. Let's move on. The next project is Fuel Finance.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah.
Full screen mode.
Yeah.
Great. You can start, please.
No, that's not it. Sorry. Oh my God. Sorry, one more time.
It's all good. Yeah, please try one more time.
Yeah. So, hi, everyone. So what if I told you that 38% of startups fail not because their ideas are bad, but simply because they ran out of cash? That's where I come in. My name is Selena. I'm a head of marketing at Fuel Finance, and we are making finance your fuel, not headache. So most startups' financials are a mess. They use numerous tools, QuickBooks, endless spreadsheets, but the biggest problem is that founders are not financially savvy because they didn't create a startup just to manage finances. Here comes Fuel Finance, the only financial planning and analysis solution that lets CEOs act like CFOs. So how it works? You connect your data, answer several questions about your key challenges and your business model, and then watch the magic happen. You get a real-time dashboard with best practice metrics and benchmarks so you can finally make smarter decisions and better sleep at night. So we believe that creating another chat feature will not disrupt the finance industry. Instead, we created an in-house AI technology that handles bookkeeping, data mapping, and automated projections. But we are not only about automations, we blend AI with human power. So if you're gonna need any extra help, you're gonna be matched with a fractional CFO to handle your finances. Last year, we raised $1 million in seed funding. And currently, our product is used to manage more than $300 million in customers' P&L. This year, we are on track to hit $2.2 million, and we are expecting to triple this number next year. Also, next year, we are preparing for raising our Series A round. With all this revenue scaling, our team is also growing. We have a bunch of open roles in our product development, and we are expecting to triple the size of our R&D team by the end of 2025. So AI Summit is going to be a perfect place for us to explore AI trends and connect with top AI minds for our product development. And since 70% of our customers are in the US, this is our core market, it's going to be a perfect platform for us to connect with potential buyers, partners, and investors. So if your finance is a headache, let's fuel your finance together. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Any questions? Nina, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Nina, for presentation. I mean, you've been on the market for a while already. You said you're on the plan to basically triple your results in revenue. Is it by launching new features, product change, or just like getting more clients into the pipeline mix? What is can you talk a bit more about your strategy?
Yeah, sure. So it's basically the mix of everything. So we are scaling like all our directions. So first of all, it's lead generation and go-to-market strategy, scaling our efforts over there. Then our product development. So we are going to place much more new features for our customers. And also we're gonna scale our financial team.
Thank you. Valerie, your question, please.
And to follow on that, and maybe I have missed, but who's the target audience for that scaling in the US?
Yeah, so we're targeting startups, both venture-backed and bootstrap, and also we're targeting small businesses. So we are kind of like industry agnostic over here. Within small businesses, we are mostly working with founders and small business and business owners.
Thank you.
Thank you for presenting Fuel Finance. And now we are moving on, and the next startup is Flux HR.
Yep. Hi, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, please start.
I'm Alex Swirsky, CTO of Flux HR. Have you ever thought that our hiring process didn't change since the 19th century? It never seemed right to me. So after interviewing 200 recruiting companies, I figured out that in order to close just one job opening, they have to spend 23 hours of human work. And they have multiple problems like high hiring costs, candidate volume, bias risk, etc. So that's why we created FluxHR, AI-based solution for video interviews. So now they spend just 3 hours of human work, and all the rest is done by AI. How it's possible? Very easy. We do it in 3 easy steps. First of all, recruiter uploads their candidates list. AI generates the interview question for the job description and send out interview invitation for the candidate. Candidates go through interview process just like with regular interviewer, but with AI. And AI evaluates the answers of the candidates, and as a result, recruiters can identify top 5 or top 3 candidates. Our target clients include recruiting companies and large enterprises in Ukraine and Canada. We have begun discussion with Deloitte, Benelux, and see potential interest from the US branch as well. And at the AI Summit, we aim to showcase our automation solution for UiPath and propose integration opportunities with our platform. This is our pricing model. Wouldn't stop here for too long. And about competition, as you can see, there are few key players in the video interview market. However, when it comes to combining both AI-driven automation and video interviewing, the market still has significant room for growth. We started back in August 2023 and extended our team for 10 team members. Also, we won the Cesar Bravery Grant and developed our proprietary anti-hallucination system. So back in August 2024, we released it to the market and started our journey with the customers. And here's our wonderful team. And we need to go to the United States to expand market presence in the US and network with AI and HR industry leaders and showcase AI-driven recruitment solutions. So thank you for your attention. I see you have a bunch of questions.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, let's move to the Q&A session part. Mariana, your question, please.
Hi, thanks so much for the presentation. 2 questions. 1, which bias mitigation techniques are you using? And 2, what are you going to do with the regulation? For example, the EU AI Act considers hiring a high-risk area that cannot be done without human oversight.
Yeah. So there's 2 different approaches for that. One of them is a legal approach, right? And another is technical approach. I will start with the technical approach.
Sure.
So from technical approach, right now we're developing special algorithm that remove all personal data from candidate response before AI processing. So we can guarantee that AI is not biased due to candidate response, and that we just clarified the answer of the candidate. That's first thing. Second is that we adjusted our AI prompt and other with multiple prompts system. We adjusted it to be as fair as possible with existing technologies. With the regulations, there is a legal thing that I trust my lawyers more. So we follow all the regulations. We always announce who is the owner of the data, who is the processor of the data, and try to follow all the rules and regulations. That's all that we
I guess it's more the question to the companies that are to your clients, right? So your client cannot do hiring without human oversight according to the EU AI Act if your clients are in the EU, for example. In the US, there may be different regulations. Like I know there's a regulation in the New York City specifically about recruitment. That also states that it cannot be done without human oversight. So how are you going to sell your product if you want to automate stuff that the regulation doesn't allow to automate?
In the EU. So another thing about FluxHR is that it's not a full automation. So AI just helps the recruiters to identify best candidates. We still keep all the transcripts of their candidate interactions. We just suggest the evaluation from AI. We just recommend the evaluation, but the final decision is still the recruiter have to make the final decision. So we just make the recommendations for human oversight, for humans that control the process, not their decisions. That's what we do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nina, Go ahead, please.
So do you have already pipeline? Do you have any like attraction? Because like I'm just plus one to Mariana. I think with regulation, this would be even if you combine it with a human, like human being in the process, it's still kind of like there is a lot of ethics challenge, especially with European Union, for example, regulator. But you said you were targeting only Ukraine and Canada, right? Really?
Yeah,
So
right.
do you have a pipeline in those markets already? And like, what is the attraction?
Yeah, as I mentioned, we just started like August 2024, so it's the early traction, but we already have a few companies that tested out and already satisfied with their how the interview done. We will try to extend to EU market as well. We have a lot of consultation with lawyers and other legal persons that try to set up to make it right for the EU market, because it's really much harder, much stricter than other locations. So that's why we decided to start with Ukraine and Canada, because it's a bit easier, to be honest, there.
Just to add that there is some regulations in Ukraine are coming up, just so you know.
What can we do with that?
So stay tuned. Thanks a lot for presenting Flax HR. And now we are moving on to Generect.
Hello, everyone. Give me one sec. Can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, but now that, yeah, it's all good now. You can start.
Hello, my name is Andrew. I'm the founder of Generect, and let me introduce you to the Generect. We are automating sales with real-time customer data. So the problem, which is obvious, is the spam. Like every mailbox is overheated, and each founder and each salesperson is struggling from receiving not relevant mails in his box. There are other problems like targeting wrong people and data is outdated, but the whole problem is the spam. So we want to solve this by AI segmentizing and personalizing. So we believe that reaching the right people at the right time with fresh and intent data is the key. Also, we have like other features as well, like SAP scoring, email formattings, and like creative generation for regular founders. So we operate in the, it's not correct to say, but it's easier to understand what we are doing. We operate on the B2B to B2B model. So we sell data to data providers who sell data to marketing SaaS businesses, who sell them to marketing agencies, and also the large part is the B2B market. And we sell to everyone. So we have the cases from like, this is like non-NDA cases. And how it works, you just enter your domain, just corporate domain, we generate you AI creatives, like you wanna target the people who just started hiring or who raised. Then in like 5 minutes, you get those people into your CRM with fresh data. We just exporting LinkedIn, Crunchbase, and that other social medias. The pricing model is simple, it's subscription-based, like $500 per month. We have enough traction to grow. We are bootstrapping. Also, we split the product into two parts, like API and web. So like we separate the revenue models there, and we help Ukrainian startup ecosystem to grow. So here is our photo from the Tech Chill. We are also attending Web Summit. We help startups with the perks and webinars. And our mission to the AI Summit in New York is user acquisition. We want to target like users and also make partnership with CRM providers, SaaS tools, and startup accelerators and VCs. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Any questions, Nina?
Can you, sorry, it was very fast, on your key functionality and what your USP again?
The USP is that we are doing that in real time. You possibly may know guys from Apollo.io, Mint4, Lucial, and List. Those are the databases, and people are struggling from outdated data. So we are scraping that in real time, directly from social media.
Thank you. Any other questions? If everything is clear now, thanks a lot for your presentation. Let's move on. The next startup is Great Catalog.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, 1 minute for technical issues because they happens. Okay, share my screen. Where is that? Where is that? Okay. Do you see that?
Yeah, please start. It's all good.
Greetings. I'm Ivan Zharnikov, CEO of Great Catalog.net. Modern interior designer and architects use 3ds Max for visualization and Rabbit for drawings. At each step from the very beginning to the end of the project, they need 3D models. Every day, millions of designers face a problem. Where to get 3D models, how to merge in the project, and where to buy the real unit on the real market. That's why we have created a platform for architects and designers for increasing productivity and effectiveness. It includes a website with large 3D model library, more than 70,000 models. GC Merger, a tool that allows you to insert 3D models from our website directly into 3D platforms. AI-powered search and recommendation system that helps you to find 3D models like on the picture. And Stager Pro is our new AI-powered product developer by our team as a part of our AI research. It automatically generates photorealistic images of furniture in various interior settings. It will become essential for all furniture brands looking to quickly update their catalogs. Our competitors are General 3D Assets platform with wide price range and mixed content from game characters to VFX. So our main advantage is focus on target auditory of architecture, designers, and furniture manufacturers. Modern formats of 3D models for visualization and drawings, access to 3D model library with subscription, and AI-powered built-in tools for improving working process of designer and brand manufacturers. We already have 7.5K MRR, and our numbers is increasing every month. Our global audience about 1.3 million users. Here's our founder team. I am CEO, CTO Alexander Musevich, Alena Kornienko, responsible for marketing, and Vasily Lukyanenko, world famous 3D developer script. Participation in AI Summit New York will give us the opportunity to present our product to a global audience, including potential clients, partners, and investors. We previously participated in Latitude 59, and it was amazing and valuable experience. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thanks a lot, Nina.
I just wanted to ask all the remain team, when you're presenting your data in terms of your traction and so on, can you do just a bit slower? Because it's just impossible, like honestly, to capture in the 1 second.
But 2 minutes is our limit.
Yeah,
okay.
But that's a very important data. But anyway, a couple questions. Can you talk a bit more about your team background and as well what the expansion feature plans are you planning to integrate marketplace solution or anything? You're already a kind of marketplace, but are you planning, like, I don't know, to sell as well through your platform additionally?
Okay, about future, yes, about our
and well,
future. Okay. I'm CEO. I have 15 years as experience as a designer and architect. Alexander Musevich, my partner. Alena Kornienko is architect and marketing head of marketing, and our Vasily Lukyanenko is really huge 3D script developer. He author of world famous script for antivirus, like antivirus for 3ds Max. All people who work with 3D know this guy. Also, we have PhD of artificial intelligence and moderator, many kind of people that not included in this presentation. About future, I have additional slide, right? Okay, there are our roadmap, and our target is a market of furniture, not only visualization of designers. It's a furniture, because manufacture of furniture is a big and huge market, and we can make and we can take that, because now we have no competitors in generating interior, because all models that you can find give you bad result with many legs on chairs or some artifacts in generating. Interior not generating now, and we can.
Thank you so much for the answer and for presenting your startup. Let's move on, and now let's hear from Harmix. Nick, you have a question.
More of a comment. Check out coordinatinnovation.com of fellow Ukrainian firms.
Sorry, I can't understand that.
Sorry, the connection is really bad. Could you try once again?
Okay, never mind.
Just one word, and I can answer.
It's all good. Let's move on. The next
Thank you.
startup is Harmix.
Hi, everyone. So, and we're ready to go. Hi, at Harmix, we specialize in audio and video analysis, providing music businesses with advanced and affordable AI-based search in their catalog. So the problem is that music catalogs are losing money because 40% of their user searches fail due to limited search by genre and mood tags. Harmix allows end users to combine different modalities to perform the search, like natural language, similar audio, and video references. Our proprietary ML models validated on over 1 million tracks and are backed by international patent applications. Today, we are working with 15 organic worldwide pilots, boosting the discoverability of almost 1 million songs by 30%. And our end users are from Netflix, Apple, and Warner Brothers. So 4 companies from the United States and Europe have already integrated our product. And we also on track for the major music hosting platform integration and $2,000 MRR with zero churn. With an addressable market of 50,000 businesses and a potential ARR of $1 billion, the opportunity here is massive. And moreover, next year, we plan to expand our AI technologies into the related market by offering hyper-personalized audio for advertising. Our team is led by experienced business strategists and AI experts from the University of Oxford and the University of Toronto, where we conduct cutting-edge research on multimodal human-AI collaboration researches. We expect to double our staff with specialists in machine learning, data science, engineering in the next year. So we are expanding our AI technologies, and the AI Summit in New York would be a great opportunity to connect with innovation officers of major brands to shape our final product in hyper-personalized audio solution and explore opportunities for POC in the United States market. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have a bunch of questions, so let's start. Valery?
How big your part of the team is in Ukraine?
Could you repeat that, please?
How big your part of the team is in Ukraine?
So we have right now 4 developers in Ukraine. They are based in Kiev. Actually, I am based in Kiev, and 3 of them are based in Lviv.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nina.
Cool, a lot questions, but let me structure it. So number 1, sorry. So you mentioned you already have you integrated with a couple of big clients, right? Worldwide records. So what is your current traction? Would be great as well to understand. Another thing, with similar in your area products, right? There is, again, sorry, we're bringing this a lot today, but it is a challenge. A lot of ethics challenge as well. Are you facing any challenges of this, and how you're overcoming them? But probably most important part, I'm sorry, this again was super quick. Do you have already some revenue traction? Are you planning to close some revenue traction? What is your current situation? Thanks.
Yes, sure. Thank you for your question. So we currently have 4 clients. From the 3 of them are from European Union. It is Germany and Poland, and we have 1 client from the United States. So we have $2,000 MRR with zero churn. And the 15 organic pilots, these are the companies that have already tested our solution or at the process of testing our solution. They're actually worldwide and organic. So this is regarding traction.
Testing for free? Does it mean you gave them opportunity?
No. They pay one-time fee for test our search capabilities on their catalogs, of course. And yeah, that's it. So the next question was regarding regulation. AI in music industry is something like fear, and obviously, because we understood this problem, that's why we managed to connect with the major music library. It's Universal. They provide their technical due diligence by Abbey Road thread. So we have successfully passed it, and now we can integrate into different DSP, the digital streaming platforms, and yeah, that's it.
Thanks a lot, Mariana.
Thank you. I have a quick question. You mentioned hyper-personalized audio for ads. Could you elaborate on what that is?
Of course, yeah. This is our new direction, and we are thrilled to announce it. So we use data providers to train models and to allow brands to personalize their music to each consumer. So you can actually put the age of your audience, what they are interested in, and our solution will find the track that is matched to their age or audience, their interests, and the location they are located in. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much. That was Harmix AI, and up next we have Mark.
Wait just a moment.
Sure.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, but could you open it fully? That would be great.
Okay, just a moment. Well, maybe I can start with this one.
Yeah, sure. Please start.
Okay, perfect. So, hi everyone. I am Andrew, a doctor and CEO at Merck. Health is people's wealth, a major problem in the United States. Almost half of the population in the United States suffer from chronic diseases, resulting in $4.3 trillion in healthcare costs. Prevention is key avoiding health issues. However, most people focus only on physical activity and taking self-prescribed supplement, which leads to problems for individuals and employers paying for insurance and compensations. We are going to change that. We created Mark, an evidence-based well-being assistant for health and burnout controls that tracks and enhances supplement use for employees powered by AI. It can reduce medical expenses for companies by up to 25%, and we got our international ISO certificate for software as a medical product. The market numbers are big, but what matters is their growth within the next 5 to 10 years. According to Deloitte, next 15 years will focus on preventing diseases, not just treating them. We have great results in Ukraine, already reaching 96,000 ARR and more than 20,000 users in our app. We already have office in New York, 2 salesmen, and validated go-to-market strategy. And we are not creating market, but we see an open niche for evidence-based prevention with full personalization. Our defined customer is mid-sized companies that retains employees with their benefit programs. We take $5 per employee per month, and we plan to get 10% of our first stage target market that will give us $3 million in MRR. The founders are Valery, with 15 years in IT experience and with his 3 successful startups. Andrew, a doctor and owner of private clinics, and Eugene, the top radiologist who studied at Harvard. We plan to be #1 wellness app in US corporations within the next 5 years. We have our own 3i created models, and we need an industrial investor or partner to achieve our goal and change the world together. Thanks.
Thank you. Mariana, your question, please.
Thanks for the presentation. What personal data are you collecting from your clients, and how are you ensuring data security?
Oh, that's a great question. Valery, he is also with us. Can you answer?
Yeah, sure. Hi. So we're actually gathering a general
personal information like weight, age, gender, and so on. And also we are gathering medical information that they could share with us. So what their physical state, they could upload analysis that could be PDF or images that will recognize to make it digital. What about the insuring? The first one, we have a politics according to the
GDPR in Europe and HIPAA compliance in
yeah, and also we have a ISO certificate 27
for safe data
201.
storage and transportation.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks a lot, Danilo.
Thanks for the presentation. What's your current country of incorporation as a startup?
So we got two companies. So we got LCC in Ukraine and C Corp in the United States in Delaware. So we can sign contracts with US companies.
Thank you.
Ina, your question, please.
Sorry, can you a bit more elaborate in terms of the data that you're gathering and what exactly make you like kind of wellness solution? So you working on predicting possible
So how it works about the product. So first steps, the employee is taking our survey, which is patented. And after that, we created a personal health plan for improving the health with physical activity recommendations, with sleep recommendations, diet, and correct supplements, vitamin recommendations. So this personalization is based on AI. So we are looking what is better reaction, what is giving better results, and what the employee likes more. And we put our benefit and our accent on those parts.
Thank you so much, Mariana. One more question?
Yes. So you mentioned that you're collecting data about the physical state or the medical state of the client based on what they can share. But this also creates a risk of incomplete data about a customer, which kind of can lead to false positives or false negatives in your product. How are you mitigating that?
I understand. That's a great one, because important to understand, we are not a health app, we are a benefit app. And we are giving recommendations on physical activity, on, as I told, diet, also on vitamins and minerals. And if there is this not enough data, so the problem would be that we will not give so precise recommendations for the persons. We'll give more general one and without great precision. And the more data we got, the better precision we have to offer.
Sorry, and I have one more question. So then now when you explain it fully, so what actually your difference from Better Me and another like 20 similar benefits apps who giving you exercising, advising on diet plans, and even AI chats in it on the mental health?
Yeah, that's also a good question. And as I told in my presentations, that we are not creating a market, but we see an niche for evidence-based prevention with full personalization. So this is our own models that that are science-based, that we are patented, and after that we are giving them as a wellness benefit for companies. So for sure there are other competitors on the market, but we understand what is our tight niche with this $5 offer per employee per month, and US companies that we are talking with are really like that one. So we got LOIs, we got potential contracts, for example, with NASA, with Kickstarter, with Sequoia. So they are really interested in this type of solution.
May I add some information to answer for the Nina's question? The thing is that our main unfair advantage, the first one, that is the questionnaire and the supplement recommendations according to the answers and the prediction of the levels of hormones and so on. That is the first one unfair advantage, because that was built by our co-founders who have an expertise in prevention and medicine. The other one, our main unfair advantage. That's a data that we gathered from our partners, insurance labs and clinics that we use to teach our model. So that is something that our competitors couldn't repeat. For sure, they could have another one data, but they couldn't reproduce it, or how it's called, repeat, yeah. And the last but not the least, why we are repeating that we are evidence and actually science-based startup, because we have a hybrid structure of our product. So we have a part that is working according to the protocols, so we can explain why this prediction or why this supplements should be used for helping to increase or lower levels of vitamins, hormones, and minerals. And from other side, we have an AI model that is making personalization, because there could be some differences according to the person's weight, height, gender, allergies, chronic disease, and so on. So that's
Thanks so much, Valery. Thanks a lot. Unfortunately, have to stop you so that we can have enough time for the other teams. But thanks a lot for your presentation. And now, please welcome Metatable to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen with the presentation?
Yeah, but not fully. Could you open it fully?
One sec. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now. Please start.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, my name is Yaro. I'm a CEO of Metatable AI, a platform that makes software development 10x faster. So let's imagine you're building a fitness tracking application and you're ready to start building. You've done your homework, you talk to users, and ready to start with your MVP. So doing it traditional way, it will take you up to 4 months and $20,000. With Metatable, you could build it in only 4 days and $25 a month. So how does it work? First, we have AI agent, which is helping with ideation, and in a chat mode, we help to figure out technical requirements. And then we have AI assistant helping with coding of backend, frontend, and database. And then once coding is done, you could go live just in one click. And we have our fine-tuned model, and we also have a proprietary building and deployment mechanism. This year, we are targeting custom development of MVP. This is a market estimated at $100 million. However, the broader market of custom software development is huge, totaling of $32 billion. And traction, we have more than 2,000 early beta users, and we signed our first US client for $10,000. And we have 4 more in the wait list. So once we finish with the first one, we will open up this opportunity for them. So we are world-class founders team. We co-founded several startups and have successful exits in the past. And we also have a pool of talented AI and ML developers who we want to hire once we have enough traction and funding. Right now, we are fundraising $50K, of which we secured $25,000 from a US co-founder. It's a unicorn co-founder. And being at the AI Summit will help us to get more clients, which are B2B, small and medium enterprises, and solo entrepreneurs. And we also want to connect with potential investors. Thank you. Looking forward for your questions.
Thanks a lot. Mariana, go ahead, please.
How are you dealing with potential code vulnerabilities in generated code?
Sure. We selected the, let's say we are very much opinionated platform, so we don't build any code. We build only Rust code, and the compiler of Rust is very strict, so it will not allow you to build, nonsense code. It provide you enough errors, and we feed it back into the model to rebuild it, and we also generate tests, of course.
Oh well, let me dig a little bit deeper, because the compiler will just check that your code compiles. It's not full garbage, but I'm also wondering about potential data leakage or potential secrets leaking somewhere and so on. So how are you ensuring that's not happening? Do you have any validators internally built?
Yeah,
so
we have
anything like that?
Several layers, so it's all technical solutions. So we have several layers. First is the initial prompt preventing from not writing this kind of code. And then once we generate code, we run tests, and we generate tests based on the user description. So this is kind of two things. And another thing is that most of the code errors are data and memory leakage and memory issues. So Rust is very good for that. So the compiler checks for that and prevents users from generating potential vulnerable in terms of memory. So that's not happening with other frameworks, like even most popular JS frameworks.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's move a little bit faster. Thanks a lot for presenting meta table. And up next, we have Streamline. It's all good. We can see your screen. Please start.
Hey everyone, we are Streamline, AI-driven supply chain planning platform for mid-sized manufacturers, retailers, and distributors. We tackle the huge problem of 1.9 trillion losses in terms of inventory excess and inventory shortages. And it's only 1.9 trillion for US. Worldwide, it's a much huger problem that results in low profits for manufacturers, distributors, and retailers, and a huge opportunity for money saving and earning more on their supply chain. There's a couple macro trends why the problem is very important currently. High interest rates that make excess inventory very expensive to store, high supply chain volatility worldwide, and nearshoring and reshoring boom worldwide. So this problem expected to double in 3 years, and the market for this problem predicted by Gartner. And we focus on mid-market companies that results in 2.5 billion opportunity only in US, and worldwide it's much bigger. So our platform integrates all business planning processes for such companies, from connecting data to data validation, forecasting with the use of AI, dynamic simulation of company supply chain, and reviewing and proving plans that results in better forecasting accuracy, collaborative planning, and higher profits. Our AI approach, we use AI on different levels, from demand forecasting level to speed up data integration with LLMs. So demand forecasting doesn't use LLMs, and currently, we're working on an AI assistant for our users to get quicker insights from data that we generate. So we're actually reducing by 80% time that the users spend on data modeling in different tools, and allows them with our AI concentrate on analysis of alerts. It's results that we usually get for our clients, 90% less stock out, less overstock, and faster forecasting. It's
Thanks
our
a lot.
competitor. Yeah.
We are running out of time, so let's move to the Q&A session part. Dear jury members, any questions? Valery?
Yeah, my question is about the slide on traction, which you just approached when you're done. Can you talk on that?
Sure. We're currently at 3.1 million ARR and plan to double that next year. We're 6 months ahead of our round A. And that's primary reason why we want to visit AI Summit to meet with our potential investors there that we're already in communication with.
And who are your clients?
Here's our clients. It's mid-market companies, so not all are very known, but some brands you may recognize. We have 150 clients at the moment worldwide, and North America is half of our market.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was streamlined. And now we are moving on to the next project, which is Vyshvai. Let's hear from you.
Hi, I'm Alexander. I'm happy to introduce you Vyshvai, a project that builds bridges between age-old tradition and modern technologies. That's me, a truly Vyshivanka fan. From early childhood, I was very obsessed about Ukrainian culture, and Vyshivanka always have been something more than just clothes for me. That was like a part of me. But time has passed, and I noticed that Vyshivanka loses their individuality and becomes just another mass-produced item. And we're here to change that. Our mission is to bring back individuality using AI to create embroidery patterns that tells a unique story. People now crave to wear something more personal, while market offers just mass-produced items. And you can say that everyone can order your own Vyshivanka from master, but let's be realistic. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of money, and takes a lot of skills. But with Vyshvai, it's very simple. You just need to do 3 steps. On the first step, you need to input your story on our platform. After that, you go to step 2 and generate your own Vyshivanka pattern, and our AI does the rest. We already have a platform that can create your own Vyshivanka pattern and tell your story that you can wear on your shirt. And that's not just a theory. We already have some cases. For example, Masha created Vyshivanka with a pattern about her homeland in Crimea. Dima created Vyshivanka about IT. Zahar created Vyshivanka with dinosaurs like a symbols of students' community, and Vyshivanka on the right side with FPV drones. Our market worth 94 millions. This is a market of custom embroidery. If we talk about Vyshivanka, market continues to steadily grow. According to OLX statistics, number of requests increased from 7 to 30,000 during 2022 year. We have diverse revenue streams. First one is a direct sales on B2C market, creating Vyshivankas for our users. Also, we can create Vyshivanka for all companies that can be used like a corporate gift. And in the future, we will launch subscription services to our design tools, and we can create own AI for another brands who wants to add personal touch to their product.
Thank you, Alexander. The time is up. Thanks a lot for your pitch. Let's hear from jury members. Nina?
First of all, super cool. I really want to test myself now. You already have some traction. You said you already have some clients. Maybe you could talk a bit more about that.
We have a traction, but it is so small because now we are on the first stage in our go-to-market strategy. Now we are on a test and launch of our platform. Now we are working with a limited audience and don't started any marketing campaigns. Now we have only 1 month when we started to sell our shirts, and our traction is near 20 clients.
Valery?
Yeah, very cool. Just a comment. I've subscribed on Instagram. I'll be testing in the
Thank
evening.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Vyshvai. Let's move on. And the next startup is Zebra AI.
Hey guys, my name is Alex. Gaming content requirements and budgets were growing each year until now. For the first time in history, game development costs could actually decrease because of AI. We also think about future creators and opportunity here. 90% of Gen Z are engaging with games, and 75% of those are eager to create games. So AI enables new ways how we can produce those games. To help creators, we are building an AI-powered content creation platform. This solution will streamline the process of creating 3D assets, providing the most seamless user experience. We started with real-time physics to create immersive visual experiences. Built water, added smoke and fire, smokes of body simulation, and packaged this in one solution for creating visual effects for games, VR, and film production. We took a B2C community bottom-up approach, launched those features on the marketplace, generated a boom in social media, resulting in over 100,000 users, growing organically 185% month over month, making the Zebra name well-positioned in the development community. We are part of NVIDIA Inception, verified solution partner by Unity, Epic Mac Grant recipient, and A16Z Speedrun alumni. And now we are building our B2B motion, currently working on pilot project with Side Effects, Remedy, Activision Blizzard, CD Projekt Red, and DNEG. Here, I would like to introduce some of the newest generative features on our platform, image 3D and texture generation. With those features, we focus on a few major things: generating high-quality geometry, prepare materials and textures, and giving users the ability to modify everything in real time. We also think about accessibility and taking those assets anywhere with our SDK integration with Unity, Unreal Engine, and Roblox. So what's next? 3D modeling, retopology, rigging, animation are coming shortly after. All those features packaged in one platform before the end of 2026. And we have a strong team of 16 engineers with a unique combination of ML and render programming experience. Our team shipped 5 latest games in the Assassin's Creed game series, the Warface game, and dozens of mobile titles. We work over 3 years as a team. We are building our own proprietary models, holding patents in the US, and continue executing on our vision. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Alex. Mariana, your question, please.
What are the main challenges what are the main issues in the models that you're building?
Please specify a question. What do you mean by challenges in our models?
I mean that you're generating objects with that should follow real world geometry, motion, and so on. What are the main problems with the generated models that you need to fix?
So we try experimenting with different approaches, and our unique approach is basically we focus on AAA mobile gaming and virtual and film production, like basically Hollywood's top-level production, and we think about our software in a form of more like a workflow or a pipeline. So we basically integrate into existing workflows and giving all of that free control to artists on each step of the production workflow. So basically, from 2D concept art to actual final model, artists can actually control everything they're getting there.
Got it. Thank you.
So it's not text to 3D without any, with like a black box type of approach. It doesn't work in this way.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nick, go ahead.
Should I be thinking about this as a special effects generating studio, service focused, hard to scale, or is it a product? And can you back up that this is a scalable product?
Yeah, of course. So it's a software. We are not trying service at some point might be enablement for a software sales, but our kind of ultimate goal is we are building a software SaaS company with subscription type licensing model.
Thank you so much. Nina?
Yeah, hi, Alex. So, I mean, you as well, on the market for a while and been visible in the different competitions and so on. So, where you are in your traction right now, and what is your job employment plan? So, how many jobs opportunity you created since you started? I think I've heard about you first time, widely worldwide when the war kicked off. So, what happened in the last 2 years?
Yeah, absolutely. So our still major focus is to keep our team in Ukraine. So 95% of our team is still based in Ukraine, and we continue hiring in Ukraine. So we work with a couple of major universities, including UKU University in Lviv, to employ more people within Ukraine. So 2 major locations for us is Kyiv and Lviv in this case. In terms of our traction, B2C works really well, meaning we have a really strong community around our company, 125,000 customers at the moment, to be precise. And we start shifting our focus more towards B2B in order to utilize this community of developers to actually start generating much more revenue. So B2C is generating roughly 15,000 in monthly recurring revenue. On the B2B front, there's some spikes because we license a specific project for a specific duration. So sometimes we're generating roughly 50K per month. Sometimes it's dropping to 30, but it's flattening out at around 35K in monthly recurring revenue so far.
Do you have a slide with your projection, or you don't have? Sorry, maybe it would be easier to visually understand.
I don't have like a visual slide at the moment. We have around 150 companies who went through our beta test for updated version of our product. Right now, our pipeline is around 30 customers, and we projecting around 1 million in annual recurring revenue before the end of Q2 of next year.
Thank you so much for presenting Zebra AI. And last but certainly not least, we have Ability AI Startup.
Hi, everyone. Just testing the microphone. Can you guys hear me well?
Yeah, it's all good.
Perfect. All right. I hope you can see my screen, and let's go. So we're building artificial marketing intelligence. And first of all, let me introduce myself very quickly. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've built 2 businesses before this one. And I have always been passionate about artificial intelligence and entrepreneurship. And finally, I'm in artificial intelligence. But in entrepreneurship, the most difficult and cumbersome part for me really was part related to marketing. And for actually obvious reasons. As you know, the performance marketing specifically is what we're covering. These days, it's more like a witchcraft. Strategists don't seem to work for too long. Creatives work even less. Figuring out ad cabinets is almost impossible. And it's a constant struggle there. And so what marketers have to do is they're burning themselves in the endless cycles of experimentation with, well, put it this way, doubtful business results and unpredictable ones, which results in constant turnover of those marketers and agencies that they're working for as well. So what we built to handle that is a system of autonomous AI agents that help performance marketers in agencies and brands to run their full marketing lifecycle from strategy to creatives to omnichannel media buying and campaign management. This is roughly how this cycle looks like. We start with developing the strategy using external and internal data to feed into agents to make better decisions, create content, start experiments, buy the media through usual suspects, and then based on the insights that we learned from that, we're clarifying the strategy even more. Now, this vision that we're building is very big, really. It will take steps to get there. And the steps we have taken already is we've built an AI agent framework, which is one of the most interesting frameworks on the market there, even though it's closed, it's not open source right now. And based on this framework, we've built AI strategy agent, which is the first use case that we're trying to sell towards, basically helping agencies to create strategies for the prospects during the sales process in the agency, which usually takes tremendous amounts of time and effort. This is just the first use case, but we need to handle that in order to switch to next ones. In terms of the size of this market, if we just look at the tier 1 countries and English-speaking countries, the addressable market is 4.7 billion, and the growth rate right now is 15% annually based on the data. This is how the market is spread. So we can see that most of those guys are in the mid and large agencies, and we're going to be focusing them as well. Now, the company in numbers, we have been founded about a year ago in July 2023. To date, we have raised $1.4 million in pre-seed funding led by SMRK, Uventure, Seedventure, and other folks. And we've got 13 people currently in the team, all Ukrainians, in engineering, marketing, product, etc.
Thank you so much.
Watching a
Sorry, okay. We have to stop
ready
you.
for questions, no problem.
Great. Any questions? Is everything clear? No questions from jury side?
Very clear.
Thank you. If everything is clear, thanks a lot for presenting Ability AI, and that concludes today's speeches. Many thanks to all the participants for great speeches and to our jury members for your questions and feedback. Our jury will now deliberate and will soon announce the startups and companies who will go on to represent Ukraine at the AI Summit New York 2024. So stay tuned. And dear startups, please stay here in the Zoom. We will return with the results in 20 minutes. And I will also notify you in the chat, Telegram chat. Thanks a lot.
All done a great job. Thank you for your pitches.
+1.
Hi again. We are happy to be back. Thank you to all of you, all the startups and jury members for your feedback and fantastic pitches today. Every one of you showcased innovation and highlighted the strengths and growth of the Ukrainian tech ecosystem. After a deliberation, our jury has selected the 10 startups that will represent Ukraine at the AI Summit New York 2024. The selected startups are Beholder, Ability AI, MetaTable, Banana AI, BlizzBrain, Crosscheck, Vishevai, again, Adminix, happy to be back, Mark, and Great Catalog. Congratulations to the winning startups. We are excited to see you showcase your projects on the global stage at the AI Summit New York 2024. To those who weren't selected this time, your efforts were impressive, and this is just one step to your journey. We look forward to seeing you continued success and growth. Thank you to our jury, participants, and everyone who joined us today. Thanks a lot. See you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, guys.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thanks a lot.
And all the startups were really impressive. You guys keep on rocking. Have a good day.
Thank you. See you. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.